What's up guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to get $1 million on the donutSMP. That's right guys, today I'm going to show you how to get $1 million. As you can see on my stats in the top corner of my screen, I have $223,000 using the methods that I'm about to show you. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to get the other $800,000 you'll need, for me at least, to reach $1 million. Now, the first thing you'll need to reach $1 million is you're going to need a base, a very good base, and there are two possible bases that you could choose, and I will show you them both. Base number one is a huge pumpkin farm. Automatic pumpkin farm right here. One pumpkin equals $4. I built this a while ago, and it gives me some good amount of pumpkins, and I can show you it back here. These are the farms down here. Here are the pumpkin farms. It's kind of hard to show you just parts of the pumpkin farm room. Pumpkin farms are pretty good way of making money. But you do need a lot of materials to build enough pumpkin farms to get $1 million. That is the only down effect of it. As you can see right here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of pumpkins and just one more right here. And we're going to sell them all and see how much 5 stacks and 1 pumpkin get us. So that gave us 1.41k, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you build a huge pumpkin farm, it will get you a lot of money. But now, if you're saying, well, danger, I don't want to build that huge pumpkin farm, like that's going to take too long and it's too hard and I don't want to do that. Well, you're in luck because I'm going to show you how to get $1 million a different way. And it's how I got $224,000. That's right, this next way is villagers. On the donutSMP, at least on season 2. On the donutSMP, at least season 2, villagers are very good to get money. Do you find on the donutSMP season 2 will most likely actually have villagers in them. It's actually rarer to find one that's been raided and ransacked than one that's not. And if you just build your base under a village, like I have right here, you can get villagers and then just start breeding them with beds and crops. I'll show you guys how you can make $224,000 using villagers. So you're going to need some librarian villagers. I have an unbreaking 3 villager right here for 17 emeralds. I have a protection 2 villager here for 10 emeralds, and if I buy 4 of these books, if I buy 4 of these protection 2 books, I can upgrade them to get a protection 4 book, so that's pretty good. And over here in this little section, I actually have a mending book 2 for 18 emeralds. And now you might be asking, well, how do you get emeralds to buy all of these villagers? Well, the easiest way to get emeralds, unless you know a way better, is Fletchers. Fletchers will trade you 32 sticks for 1 emerald. And if you have an efficiency 5 axe like I do, then mining wood looks a little something like this. And just like that, I chopped down a whole spruce tree, and this was actually, to be fair, this was actually kind of a small one, but still, with an efficiency 5 diamond axe, this is the best way to get wood, and I will show you what you can do with all this wood. Turn all of your wood into sticks, and now it might seem like kind of weird why you would need so many sticks, but if you go back to your fletching villagers, they will actually trade you emeralds for all your sticks. 1 stack of sticks will get you 2 emeralds. So yeah, that's basically how I'm getting all these emeralds. I'm just trading with the villagers. And yeah, I have 51 emeralds now, which is super cool.
So after that, I just mined a bunch of mega spruce trees down again to trade for sticks and emeralds until I had a bunch of emeralds. Now, I sped this part out just because it was really boring, but it was basically me using all of my emeralds to buy a bunch of books from the librarians. Just a bunch of enchanted books from the villagers, and you'll see why I'll need these books.
We have all the books we need. And now we just have to combine them all. And I would do that if I had some levels.
So let's
start mining quartz to gain XP. I'm going to place the anvil down and start trying to combine these books. You basically want to do it the best way possible, the way that's cheapest, so I don't have enough for that, so let me just go ahead and try to find some more quartz to keep going. That'll cost 6, so I'm going to add my 2 protection books together, to the protection 4 book, and now I have a prop 4 book, a mending book, and a breaking book, and I'm going to need to combine these all, so I'm going to try to figure out the cheapest way to combine them. Alright, so I'm going to need 2 levels to combine the unbreaking and the 2. If I add these together, it's going to cost me 8 levels at the cheapest. Now that I have an enchanted book for mending, unbreaking, and protection on the same book, we're going to add it to either a chest plate or leggings. I recommend adding it to a chest plate because we're going to actually be selling this on the auction house. That is just by going to spawn and grabbing one from the common crate. I have 8 keys, so I'm just going to grab a chest plate. Now that I have a common chest plate, it only has protection 1 on it, but that doesn't matter about the protection. You are going to add your common chest plate into the anvil, and then your mending, protection 4, and a breaking book into the anvil. It's going to cost you 16 levels to add it on, so we're going to go ahead and mine some more quartz till we get that.
16 levels later.
I'm going to go ahead and take the chest plate and combine it with a book to make a diamond chest plate with protection 4, mending, and unbreaking. What I'm actually going to do is upgrade it to Netherite and sell it, and if you upgrade it to Netherite, it will sell for much, much more. And I'm going to show you the best way to get Netherite on the donutSMP because it is different than normal Minecraft. What you're going to want to do is smelt yourself some fire resistance potions. I already have some, but I'm going to show you how to smelt them real quick. You're going to put your nether wart in, start brewing the water bottles with the nether wart. And now they will turn into aqua potions, and once that happens, you're going to put a magma cream inside. And now once you've done that, they should turn into fire resistance potions, but at this stage they'll only be 3 minutes long. So if you grab yourself a redstone and put the redstone in, it will start brewing again. And the redstone will brew them into fire resistance potions. Instead of 3 minutes, they'll be 8 minutes.
Alright, so I'm actually going to voice over this part real quick, because my brother was sitting next to me and my mom was in the room and they were being pretty loud and it would have been really annoying. So, what you're going to do to obtain netherite is you're just going to drink some fire resistant potion and jump into the lava. I have a mod that makes it where I can see under lava like I can right now, as you can see. If you don't have that mod, you can just do /night vision in the donutSMP, enter that command, and you should get the same effect where you can just see under lava. I have an elytra. If you don't have an elytra, you can still do it. It will just take a little longer. And then you can turn your FOV up to zoom in. To see netherite. You're just going to want to keep RPGing to different lava lakes and jumping in until you find netherite, because netherite can spawn kind of like diamonds can spawn in the cave. They can spawn in under the lava. So just keep running around until you find netherite. And I'll cut to next time I find netherite.
So as you guys can see, I mined 4 ancient debris. That is enough to make 1 netherite ingot. And just so you guys know, you also need some gold to make a netherite ingot. You need 4 gold and 4 ancient debris. That people do that not many people know. You have to craft it like this. And if you do it, you're going to realize that it does not craft a netherite ingot. And I'm going to show you how to solve that. What you're going to want to do is you're actually going to want to smelt the ancient debris in a furnace, and that will smelt it into a scrap of some sort. I don't really know why you have to smelt it, but you do. Scrap, and once you have smelted all 4 of your ancient debris, you should get 4 netherite scraps. Netherite scraps, then redstone. Now that you have the scraps, you can then craft the ingots. So we're going to take our chest plate. We're going to take an armor trim, because I recommend putting an armor trim on it. It really doesn't matter if you don't have an armor trim. You really don't have to put anyone on it, but just for the fun of it, I'm going to put one on mine. And if you don't have one of those, you can buy it on the AH. The cheapest one right now is 2.5k. In my opinion, that's a little overpriced. So what I'm going to do is go and buy some diamonds on the AH. Just trying to find the best deal. So right now, diamonds are kind of overpriced, but I just bought 10 of them. If you are a patience person, then you can go straight mining until you have enough, but I'm not patient enough for that, so I'm going to grab my diamonds, grab a smithing template, and like I said, you can buy a smithing template, but you should only buy a smithing template off the AH one time, because you can just duplicate them with diamonds over and over, and I'll show you how to do that. You can just duplicate it in the crafting table if you have a netherrack and some diamonds like this. You can just duplicate it with this crafting recipe, and you turn 1 smithing template into 2 with some extra diamonds. So that's why you should only buy a smithing template one time, and then from there on out, you should craft it to duplicate it again and again. Like I'm showing you, you can just duplicate it to make more. So I just made 3 more, and then I saved them. I have 1 smithing template. Now I'm going to go into my fletching table, put my chest plate in there, a netherite ingot, and a smelting template. And there you go. I have just upgraded it to netherite. And now, you can add a trim on there if you'd like. I am going to do that because it makes it look cooler, and it makes it like spot out. Like out of all the chest plates on the AH, this one looks different. Oh, let me look at that one. So, boom, I now have that, and I am going to look at how much they are on the auction and then sell mine for slightly cheaper, so somebody
Like 5 minutes later.
And just like that, guys, my chest plate just sold. In the middle of talking about netherite upgrades, my chest plate just sold. And that's basically how you can get $1 million. If you just keep doing that over and over again, you'll get up. I went from 214,000 to 274,000 in like a couple minutes right after I sold it. So that's really cool how that just sold, but I'm gonna keep going.
So basically the rest of the video is me yapping about the third easy way to make money. This method is basically a good method if you're just starting out on the donut and you don't have much money. You can get a bunch of diamonds by either getting lucky and buying a couple stacks on the area heap, or you can mine with the 4 efficiency pickaxe and get a bunch of diamonds that way. Once you have a bunch of diamonds, you're going to want to get another upgrade by buying one in the AH and then duplicating it with the diamonds. You can look up the crafting recipe on how to duplicate a netherite upgrade. It's just the netherite upgrade, some netherrack, and a bunch of diamonds surrounding it, and then we'll craft 2 instead of 1. Once you have like a bunch of netherite upgrades, you're going to want to sell them for $999 each, because for some reason it looks better than 1,000. And basically, every time one sells, it's $1,000 added. So if you have like millions of dollars, $1,000 isn't that much. If you're just starting out, every time you sell one, it'll be $1,000. So you go from 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000, and it's a really good way to make money. All you need is a bunch of diamonds by either buying them off the edge and get lucky, or mining with a fortune cookie pickaxe. I don't recommend doing that if you have a lot of money. I recommend doing the whole villager armor thing. But yeah, that's the third way.
Netherite armor sets and selling them. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time.